Hi, welcome to SBR Sportspick. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We are the Odds Couple. We come to you from SportsbookReview.com. Today's Friday, December 9th. This is the NBA Odds Couple show for Friday, December 9th. Let's throw the record up. Mike Brenner, you had a mixed day yesterday. A couple good picks, a couple of losers, I think. It was the Spurs. The Spurs was your loser yesterday.
It really was. And you know what? They had 13 road wins in a row. I thought because of Chicago, they were like 4 out of 5 losing on ATS. And and you know what? The Spurs were really never in it. Chicago pretty much.
And you remember at the end of that last show yesterday, I was like debating whether to tail you on that. At the end of the show, it's like, I'm just not a believer in the Spurs this year. And look what I'm just not a believer in the Spurs, man. You know what I mean?
You're right. And I'm going to, that's one of those lessons that will be learned.
Just keep it in mind. This is far from the Spurs. It doesn't mean they're, an auto fade or anything. There might be good in spots, but it's not the same team this year.
It's not. You're right. And on the other side, apparently, Randolph had some big plays in the end to help Memphis get that win. They were losing the whole game
on that one.
And came back. So
then Golden State, you had a win on the first half and a push on the full game. So nice call there. Wasn't dominant, but one of them did cash. So Golden State, obviously a team we want to look at every night. All right, Mike Brenner, let's look at the card tonight. I'll start off because there's one game that jumped way out at me. To me, there's one that jumps out at me. I hit it big on the overnight.
Here we go, baby.
I took Milwaukee -3. Now they're up to -4. Atlanta, obviously, they did finally get a straight up win in their last game, but they still lost ATS.
Still didn't cover, and they've lost 10 out of 12 straight up. That team, and you're going into a team starting to gain some momentum because of the Greek freak.
And that was against Miami, a team that was very, very vulnerable. So if there was a game that Atlanta was going to cover, it would have been that one. The Bucks have covered 5 out of their last 6. They're good. They're playing well. It's not just the Greek freak. It's also Parker.
Yeah, Parker's really tipping in. They're seeing what he can bring.
I don't know. The Bucks have covered 5 of their last 6. Atlanta's lost 7 of their last 8 ATS. I pounded it on the opener that I saw at -3.
Pounded it,
now it's up to -4.
Yeah.
I'd still like it there, like a little bit less. But what do you think? Is it too obvious, or is it a no-brainer, good value play?
You would think, because what's going on right now in Milwaukee. But for me, Pete, I'm just staying off of it. I just don't have that feel for it. And if I don't have the feel, I'm not going to search for it. But I think Dwight Howard might really get schooled underneath from this Anticompass, or however you pronounce it. And somebody's going to definitely correct me. But yeah, there's just a lot of problems right now. Millsap's starting to heat up. But other than that, there's some major problems. I'm staying off it, Pistol.
All right. I will take it. I'll take it. I'll take it first.
No, I'm not going to talk you off it, but I'm just not going to jump in there. So
I took it at -3, and I will take the full game -4, -103 is the best line, and I'm also going to take the first half at -2. If it's 2 losers, whatever, but it's just something's really wrong with Atlanta, and Milwaukee has some real life to them.
They do.
So you combine those 2 factors, and I'm liking it. All right, Mike Brenner.
If Anticompass stays healthy, that team's going to be definitely, they're going to be dangerous.
All right, Mike Brenner, what's jumped out at you from this card?
Okay, I'm going to jump on Charlotte on the first half. Okay, what's the best shop line for Charlotte?
Charlotte is -3.5, -106. See, I was thinking about Orlando here because they're coming off of that big embarrassing home
loss, and they're going back on the road. But Charlotte, I just think they're going to have the edge early. It's why I'm staying off the whole game. So with that being said, I'm going to pull that trigger on Charlotte. Okay. And I'm also looking at Sacramento tonight on the first half.
That's interesting.
On the first half only. What's the best shop line for that, Pistol?
-2, -105.
I'm wrapping that up. I'm taking it.
All right. And you're not. That one, the line came up late, and I'm looking at that. DeMarcus Cousins obviously is a beast, and the Knicks, you're down on them a little bit right now.
Down on them a little bit. You got some controversy going on right now in the media between Melo and Phil Jackson. When that happens, you get somebody who's going to try to force it. They're on the road. It's going to be a late game, and I just think Sacramento needs to get it right. I like them in the first half.
Okay, I'm surprised you're not. Are you going to take Cleveland on the first half? I'm surprised if you're not. Yeah, you are. Right?
I'm on Cleveland. Yeah. Now I grabbed it at the bet box yesterday for -7. Now I think it's about 8, right?
First half?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Cleveland, first half. Still -7, -109 at Pinnacle. That's a Pinnacle line only.
I'm taking that. I am absolutely taking it, and I'm going to do the Pinnacle first quarter.
Opener, okay.
Opener, which I'm thinking is going to be about 4-ish.
Yeah, about 4.
But sometimes the first quarters are a little low. All right, Cleveland's definitely going to blow this team out. Anytime LeBron faces Miami, it doesn't matter if anybody's still on that team or not. He wants to beat them, okay? And he's going to beat them. This team is an absolute mess. And tonight, Winslow's not making the trip. There's 4 guys not even making the trip. Cleveland's going to blow them out early and often, and I'm telling you, the quarter and the half is where the value is, Pistol.
Yeah, Miami is very banged up.
Yeah, they
Seems
are.
a little bit too obvious. All right, you know what? I will. I'll go on that one with you, man.
Cool.
My -7, -109. I'm not. I don't usually like to take those kinds of big favorite lines, but you've showed me the light on that one, and it just seems like it's such an obvious play, and LeBron does want to go back in there and show the Heat.
He wants to show him every single time, and I'm going to wrap it up with a 3-team teaser.
All right,
Again, I had my first teaser loss yesterday in a while. It's going to be Cleveland.
Okay, hold on. Let me just, we're using Bet Online here. Cleveland, that'll put you at -6.
Okay. Charlotte.
Okay, that'll put you at -0.5.
Okay. And Sacramento, baby.
Okay, and that'll put you at +2.
+2. I like it, Pistol.
3 teamers, 6 points, +120.
Yep.
All right.
I love it. That's what I got. And I'm telling you right now, I'm fired up, Pistol Pete. We're going into a weekend that's going to be really good. And guys, tune in because we are doing the weekend show for Saturday. We're going to do that this afternoon, so don't miss it because we're just getting started, Pistol.
Well, then there's one game that I really wanted to ask you about. I'm not sure what I think about this one. It's Phoenix at the Lakers.
Yeah,
now, the Lakers are obviously having a lot of issues, but if there is a team that they can, have a decent win against, it is Phoenix coming in, right?
You would think so. And I look deep into this game. Luke Walton's not happy because guys are on the bench going, oh, don't worry, D'Angelo will be back later. No, we got to win now. Let's worry about now how we can get better. He said, of course, you're going to lose some games, but the guys on the bench don't need to be waiting for their stars to come back. But Walton is doing a really good job getting in these kids' heads. You're talking me into it as we're going, Pistol. What's the line?
And it's like the Lakers have lost 7 out of their last 9
they're at home, right?
Yes, but the Suns are also 1-4-1 ATS in their last 6.
All right. What's the first half line?
Well, I don't know. I'm just questioning.
I know you are, but now I'm questioning you. Get me that first half line, Pistol.
It could be -0.5, -110.
I love it because guess what? If they're going to do anything, and if Luke Walton, and I think he's a better coach than who's on the other side of the ball, bottom line, Luke Walton's going to have them come out early, and they have to. Somebody's got to step up. Lou Williams has been averaging 34 points a game the last 4. I look for Lou Williams to cover this first half, Pistol Pete.
Okay.
I'm pulling the trigger.
Okay.
Pull that trigger.
All right. Okay. And I'm wondering about. I was also thinking about the under. Although the total's been going up, you got to figure that both these teams that are bad are going to try to to clamp down on defense a little bit to try to turn the corner, right?
Yeah, you would think.
You would think.
I wouldn't talk you off it, Pete.
Well, it opened at 217, and I was leaning under there. Now it's all the way up to like 219.5 or 220. There's even some 220s out there.
Wow. Nah. Come on.
Let me see what
no, that's not a good sign. Dennis, I'm telling you, when he starts stuttering like that, it's not a good sign.
Yeah. All right. It is. That's how I'm leaning, but you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about it. I'll just stick with what I've done, what I've given so far. Hopefully, I'll cash with solid picks, but I'm definitely thinking about it. Phoenix Lakers under and the Phoenix team total under.
He might tweet it out later, guys. So tune in and thank you for all the support out there, guys.
Excellent.
Love it.
Hey guys, check out SportsBit Friday, the weekend preview edition. Huge win for the Chiefs on Thursday night. Raiders let one get away and big game breakdown. Rockets and the Thunder, Steelers and the Bills. Seattle goes to Lambeau, and Sunday night Cowboys try to clinch the East in New York. Check out SportsBit. Betting Insight today.
Yes, thanks for all the support. Good show. We'll be back later on this afternoon with some look at some of the early lines for the Saturday card.
We are the odds couple.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrspodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.